This astrological report for 2023 is The Real Deal with Tricia Riel. That's me, Trish the Dish. 2023 is a very different year, a huge turning point, much faster moving than the past few years. We're still witnessing the breakdown of old political structures and old systems, but lots of energies will be moving forward as we get into 2023. We begin the new year with 4 planets traveling through Capricorn and 3 planets retrograde, Mercury, Mars, and Uranus. The vibes of 2020 are still playing out. We're slugging through quite a bit of the practical and dealing with structural challenges related to the past, so it's a bit of a slow start to the year. Prepare for the year ahead and build your inner reserves. We want to leave a legacy of sorts, and we have many ambitions that need to play out in real time.
Do you know what you call a chicken with ambition? A republic hen.
Anyway, by January 12th, Mars goes direct in Gemini. By January 18th, Mercury goes direct in Capricorn. And by January 22nd, Uranus goes direct in Taurus. Then all of the planets will be in forward motion from the Earth's perspective. So, a lot of forward motion occurs after mid to late January, and as we approach the threshold of March of 2023. A few significant astrological transitions are happening in March. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, will be making an exact conjunction to asteroid Chiron in Aries, expanding our need to heal ourselves. We will begin to amplify this new healing path in a bigger way.
After I fell down and cut my knee, a friend said I should use a sodium chloride solution to help it heal faster. It really was just rubbing salt in the wound.
Oh, Melvin. So, on March 8th, Saturn will be moving into Pisces. Since 2018, Saturn has been traveling through Saturn-ruled signs, Capricorn and Aquarius. Saturn in Capricorn was about control and rules, as we saw worldwide. When Saturn was traveling through Aquarius, starting on the December solstice of 2020, it made an enduring square with Uranus and Taurus. So we've struggled with creating a balance between old and new structures. We've alternated between dealing with the vibes of immense control and the vibes of feeling ready to open up beyond pandemic fears. With Saturn going through Pisces for a 2-year journey starting in March of 2023, we'll be focusing on endings and beginnings, water, what feels real about the spiritual, and how our emotions guide us in solid ways.
I've heard that anger is one of the strongest emotions these days. Yeah, it turns out it's all the rage. You know, some folks like astrologers who warn of dangers, while some prefer to find fortune tellers who keep emotions out of readings. Personally, I like a happy medium.
Anyway, the biggest change happening in March of 2023 is Pluto's entry into Aquarius on March 24th. This is a preview to 2024. Although Pluto will only be in Aquarius until June 11th of 2023, we'll feel the revolutionary vibes of this immense transition. From late March to mid-June, we'll get a taste of the future before Pluto goes back into Capricorn to finish up. After Pluto returns to Capricorn in mid-June, the USA will continue experiencing the last bits of its Pluto return. This transformation will go on throughout 2023 and 2024. The energy to preserve old archaic systems won't hold up. We'll more clearly see that top-down structures are not sustainable, and we'll envision new ways.
Speaking of structures, I have a rival, but I can only fight him when we meet under curved architectural structures. Yeah, he's my arch enemy.
Oh, geezer. Anyway, with Pluto's entry into Aquarius in March, community and like-minded tribes will become more supportive than ever. Finding your own unique role and discovering your family of frequency is part of 2023 and beyond. Wherever it travels, Pluto intensifies and accelerates. In Aquarius, we'll see epic leaps in technology, as well as the shadow side of it. Even our understanding of the cosmos might change and evolve.
For instance, when you think of time on the cosmic scale, with an infinitely expanding past and future, 60 seconds seems pretty minute.
Anywho, when Pluto fully enters Aquarius in 2024, it will be for a 20-year journey till 2044. So hold on to your hats, your flying cars, your AI chips, your freedom, and your human rights. Be adaptable, walk your talk, and help make the world a more beautiful, peaceful, loving place.
Do you know what you get when you cross a hippie with a ninja? Peace and quiet.
So, by May 17th, Jupiter will move into Taurus. In the earlier part of the year, standing strong in our warrior natures is a theme, with Jupiter traveling through Aries. But by mid-May, the focus becomes more on nature and our connection to the earth plane. Our connection with animals and plants, rejuvenation, and focusing on simple creature comforts is part of this shift. This is another big fork in the road in 2023.
The last time I went camping, I forgot my fork, and I had to eat my food with a spoon. Yeah, it was completely pointless.
Anyway, the journey of Uranus traveling through Taurus since 2019 has corresponded with all kinds of financial volatility, on top of the challenges of the 2010s. Jupiter's entry into Taurus in 2023 has the potential to help bolster and strengthen us as we expand on true resources that really support us.
Speaking of support, my tech support guy actually drowned last week. Yeah, so we buried him in rice and he came back a day later.
Anywho, by July 18th, the North and South nodes shift to Aries and Libra for a year and a half. The nodes are where the solar and lunar eclipse points happen. Relationships and a better balance with self will be strong themes in 2023, especially during the solar and lunar eclipses. Between 2023 and 2026, all of the outer planets will be changing signs. Very unusual. A balance between being adaptable and consistent will help as we move forward into the new world we are creating and ushering in. Idealism, mind-boggling revolutionary advances in technology, and creating vibrant communities are bigger themes as we move forward. This will be a time of immense creativity and a real cultural renaissance.
Speaking of the Renaissance, my wife was on her lady time when we were at the Renaissance Fair, and she was craving chocolate. So I asked her if her craving was period specific.
So if you enjoyed this report or found it interesting, please check out my Zephram Gates books, contact me for an astrological reading or an astro poem, or donate to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Tricia Riel. Link provided below. I'm Trish the Dish. This has been The Real Deal with Tricia Riel.